Hello everyone and welcome to Intuitive Healing. This is Suparna Bakaya and today we are going to do a career, work, abundance, money, wealth reading for the sun signs of Leo and Virgo for the upcoming month of November 2022. So this is how we're going to go about it. I want you to think of whatever it is that you want to manifest, career-wise, work-wise, money-wise. Keep that intention and you will get the message from the universe via the cards for you for that intention. Now for the month of November, I will be drawing out 4 cards, one for each week, to give you the guidance as to how you can go about that week. So let's begin. So we'll be doing it for Leo first. So just keep the intention, Leos, as to what you want to know for your career, work, money, and the messages will come to you. Right, cards coming out quickly today. So Leos are very, very set and very clear about the questions they're asking, which is always a very, very good sign. Okay. All right, same way. Let me just arrange that. Yeah. And I'm going to begin now with Virgos. So again, think of the career, the work, the intention that you want, for which you want the messages. Okay, so let's do that now. Sorry, I shook the camera. All right. So that's week 1 for Virgos. Let's keep going. And that's week 2. And there we go. That's week 3. And one more to go, which is going to be lovely. So let's keep that aside for now. Okay, so let me just arrange those. All right, let's begin. So for the first week for Leos for November, the message for you is, wow, that's a brilliant card. Look at that, look at that. You are the magician, and literally, like the card says, you can do anything. All you need to do is take charge of your life, and you can literally manifest whatever it is that you want. Now, when that happens, what you need to remember more than anything else is that the universe is congratulating you for hard work that you've already done in the past. Okay, you've accomplished that hard work, you've finished that hard work, you've done it really, really well, and you've done the research work. This is not a fool's errand that you're running. You've put a lot of thought, intention into it, and you know what you want to do. And now the universe is applauding you for it and saying that this is the energy right now around you in the month of November will be such that you'll be able to create whatever it is that you want. So focus on that creative energy, focus on that intention. Don't let others pull you back. Don't let that energy go down, because that is the creative energy around you. And like I was mentioning in another November reading for other sun signs yesterday, you don't need to wait for this to happen in the first week of November, Leos. The entire point of doing a future reading is so that we can prepare ourselves to go into the next month or go into the direction that we want to go based on the messages that we're getting. And you are already getting the message of congratulations for job well done, research well done, hard work well done. And now all you need to do is take control of the things and be the leader in your life and go for it, right? So if you want to do any preparation regarding that, if you've had any confusion about certain work or projects that you've been thinking, then this is the go. Yes, you can do it signal. So you can start preparing for it, because we're already towards the end of the month anyway for October. All right, moving on. And then once you start doing, these are 2 major arcana cards. Once you start your work as a magician, you can be very excited, you can get very caught up in that whole happiness of, and your own approach of how to go about it. So this is where you'll need to take a different approach. So it is quite a different card, a different energy to come right after this card. Not necessarily negative in any way whatsoever. All it means is that you need to take a very, very upside down perspective. So if you're looking at, doing something from point A, you've got to think of doing it from point B point of view. So try and see what other people are saying. Balance your yin and yang. Make sure that your giving and receiving is balanced, especially because if your giving and receiving is not balanced, if you're simply giving away too much, you're going to get exhausted very quickly, and you're going to use up all this magical energy to create just for other people. Okay, now this is not a creative business where you create jewelry or create things literally, or like I'm doing a tarot reading for other people. No, this is not that. This is that anything that we do even for other people, but it gives us happiness primarily for the right reasons, and it comes from a point of view of love, but not simply to please other people. Then that is, we're in the right. We're not doing anything negative, and we are doing right by ourselves and by other people. But if over here, Leos, you are simply trying to please other people, and you're giving too much, or you're simply getting too self-absorbed into your ideas and your ways of doing things, and therefore you're simply taking, and you're not realizing that what the other person is saying is also a point of view. Yes, can be very different from yours, but you are encouraged to look at that point of view. You are being encouraged right now to embrace your uniqueness and look at things from a different point of view. Now, another feeling I get when I look at these two cards together, what I'm being guided to also tell Leos is that you will be guided to follow your passions, right? That is the feeling I get here. You might be walking down a different road, a new path. Now, some of the people will not support that. You might lose some of the friends and family in the way, and you are being guided by the universe to look at their judgment in a very different way than we usually do, right? So think of the goodness that can come from it, which means that a lot of times, and this happened with me recently, that sometimes when other people don't support us when we really want to do what our heart desires, you realize all the more strongly how much you're passionate about it. And this is not rebellion. This voice comes from deep within when you truly realize, oh wow, I really want to do this, and I can't afford anyone else stopping me right now. So thank those people who are coming in your way right now, because they are the ones who are helping you realize how badly you want to do what you want to do. So change your perspective at how you're viewing things, right? Change your perspective at how you're wanting to invest money, what career you want to take, how that maybe you think this career will be very good for you. All right. Have you taken other people's opinions on how you can establish it more, or how you can grow it more? Should you try a different idea maybe? So you are not being asked to abandon yourself. You're not being asked to abandon your ideas and your choices or put yourself second, but you're simply being asked to keep an open mind, to the extent that if you're at North Pole, try and come to South Pole. Just try and observe how it feels to see the story from the other point of view, right? It's like literally hanging upside down. So the world looks very different when you're hanging upside down. So career wise, work wise, if you're looking at something, try to take a very different point of view on it. Moving to the third week, once you do that, it seems that you will kind of get some breakthrough. And you see this beautiful card. There are lots of sparkling lights around here, and this fairy is juggling them like juggling balls. And you'll be doing a lot of multitasking by the third week. Okay, so first week you'll start creating what you want, and it will probably bloom very quickly. Maybe you're not prepared for that kind of outcome just yet, and you'll be multitasking. You'll do it. You will carry out the multitasking. You won't fail at it, but you'll feel the enormous stress. And the Hindu festival of Diwali is also there. It's just around the corner. So maybe you're too tired right now. Maybe you're juggling that. There isn't time right now to give into other things. So maybe because you can see this coming, maybe try and sort out the other things that you see yourself multitasking once you start your career, or once you step into the work, or the kind of um, choice that you want to make career or work wise. So try and get some of those issues sorted beforehand if you can, right? So you have a few days right now, more than a week before October ends, and if you can try and sort it out a little bit, maybe see something from a different point of view already, then you'll make November much easier for you, right? And then, well, you towards the end of November seems you have conquered it or conquered it all, and you will get tired because you're multitasking. You will need rest, so you need to take a lot of rest. and put your concerns aside. The answer will come to you, everything will come to you, and the answer for whatever choice or whatever conflict you have will come to you automatically from within, where once you're well rested. Okay, thinking about it unendingly is not going to give you an answer guaranteed. Okay, but resting and not thinking about it is going to give you an answer. Try and take a vacation. A vacation doesn't have to be some fancy hotel, some fancy place. Just even in your own room, doing something which is just relaxing for that day, putting your feet in a tub of hot water. If you have access to a tub, going for a tub bath, putting sea salts in it, reading a book as simple as having a cup of coffee in your hand or tea, whatever you enjoy more, hot milk, chocolate milk, whatever it is, hot chocolate, having a book in your hand, watching TV, anything, all of that, simply checking out from your day to day responsibility schedule is a vacation. So try and take that in, and that will give you your answer very, very easily. So there will be a lot of, right now you're very clear with what you want to do. Try and use October to prepare for that, because there seems to be a lot of work that will come once you start that work. Okay, a lot that will come on you, and you'll be forced to see it in a different light, because you might feel like, oh whoa, I didn't take this into account, which is not necessarily a bad thing. If you're getting a lot of work, it's a good thing. It's good for your promotion, it's good for your business, and it's even if you're in the service sector, it's good for your growth. You just need to know how to multitask it, and you will multitask it very well. And after that, you will get tired, you will need rest, and then you will be able to decide and come to your choice, maybe about this work, whether you want to continue it, whether you want to change it a little bit, kind of tweak it a little bit, and then go ahead with it. So nothing negative whatsoever. The only one big suggestion, definitely plan ahead. Looking at how your November is going to be, plan ahead. You do have a few days right now. Just get into whatever it is that you think you'll be multitasking by the third week or the second week, and try if it's possible to do it before starting something, then try to finish those errands right now, so that you have more time for yourself. You'll feel lighter, and you'll feel that you're moving through November way more easily, but you will be doing something that you really like, that's for sure. Okay, if there are any questions, please feel free to ask through via the comments. You can always message me separately as well. And if you've been liking the video so far, please don't forget to like, share with other Leo friends as well, and subscribe. And yes, let's move on to Virgos. All right, so what is the message for you? Such a beautiful card. So again, this is a major arcana card, and whatever work, whatever choices, there is some conflict, definitely, but whatever choice it is that you feel you will be making, because sometimes what happens is that even when you write things down on paper, it can happen with any of us, that things are literally 50-50. You don't know where to go, and there can be two pros and two cons of each situation, right? Be rest assured here, Virgos, that whatever choice you make, justice will be served. When this card comes, it means the universe will do you justice. Justice to your talent, justice to your karma, justice to your wishes, justice to your expectations, justice to you will be done. So if you're going to go to an interview, don't worry, like, I'm picking up people wanting to go for an interview, and Virgos, you're worried, oh my god, this person can speak that way, and they can be so flashy, and they can be so charming, and this and that. Don't you worry, you got this. Okay, whatever happens, the universe has got your back. If you are doing something with your full heart and soul, and you are really wanting to do it, and you're good at it, then the universe will do justice by you. So don't worry. You're going to be it's going to be a fair outcome. Okay, if something has happened at the work front, career wise, there's been some issues, some conflicts, they would get resolved in your favor, because you were right, okay, to begin with. So that is a great note to begin your November with. That's just amazing. And look at that, it seems lighter and lighter. So after that, once you get in, justice oriented outcome, which will go in your favor, you're being asked to seek detach, emotionally detach. Sometimes, we get vested, we get hurt when we see something unjust happening at the work front or anywhere, and we get very attached to the issue, to the problem, that, oh my god, why did this happen to me? There's no point in being good, and so on and so on, right? We create a story around it. Well, it's fine. You can keep it, but keep it somewhere aside right now. Don't look at that story. Right now, you're being asked to take a very, very intellectual perspective towards your choice, and you're going to be asked to make it like that, like the snap of the finger, like that. Okay. So you have to take the decision very quickly, very decisively, and sudden expected changes are expected. You know, you'd probably get a sudden promotion out of nowhere. Maybe it was long overdue. You weren't expecting it now, and it suddenly come your way. You may get a job offer all of a sudden out of nowhere, right? And you'll be expected to act on it quickly, or it's going to pass away. And you can act on it quickly. There's nothing negative about it. So things are going to start moving very, very quickly for you in November. When this card comes up, of course, there's been a history of turbulence in the past, right? Which is why a card of justice is coming up. So all of that seems to be behind you. And as you move forward into into the month of November, things seem to be moving very quickly. I pulled this card up and you see this guy, sorry, the fairy here on the polar bear, and they're on a sleigh. So, and a sleigh goes down really fast on ice, on snow, right? So that is the speed at which you're going to get some offer, some news, some promotion, some unexpected but good change, all right? And you have to jump at it immediately, right? You can, of course, think about it a little bit, but don't take weeks and weeks to do, to kind of think about it unendingly. And then look at that. My God, this is just beautiful. This is the best card that can come out in the entire deck, and that is the Nine of Summer. That is a wishes come true card. So your dreams get fulfilled career-wise. You get the job that you've been wanting, exactly the kind of job that you want. It's a magical time of the life for you. And November seems to be the month where you just get, okay? But remember to keep that energy focused, all right? Remember to be grounded at the same time. And we don't want that, when our wishes are coming true, we get too nervous or too jittery and too excited and slow the process down, right? Because all the feelings that you feel, all the energy that you're feeling, that message is going to go to the universe, right? And the universe picks up the message that, oh my God, they're not really sure, they're too excited, like, should they be getting this? Is the same kind of energy that universe is going to give back to you, right? So you have to be a little just be a lot grounded, but good news and good news in November coming your way. Justice is going to be served somewhere. Some deal is going to close in your favor, some promotion in your favor, some conflict getting resolved in your favor, some contract getting signed in your favor, and just your career going the way that you really want it to go. And look at that now. My God, this is amazing. Okay, Virgos, your November is going to go ace. Okay, literally like that, ace. So you see this little beautiful fairy holding beautiful golden coin and money. I'll pull this card up so you can read it. A windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others, very successful project, a happy change in your career. So you are on the very right path. If you've been debating something, please don't do it. You are very, very, very much on the right path. Keep going on that path. Keep following your gut instinct. Just don't get emotionally lost in the trauma and drama of your story from the past. Yes, something happened, it wasn't nice, time to move on because universe has decided to do you justice. So now you decide to be happy, put the past aside, and you've got to keep going on. You're going to get an opportunity very, very soon by the first, second week of, around the second week of November. And then you're going to jump on it quickly, or don't think too much about it, and it's safe to jump on it quickly. You'll see your wishes coming true, and you'll start probably getting the paycheck by the, you'll probably have spoken about salary, or you start getting the pay, or, you'll be happy to see what that contract looks like in terms of money, in terms of salary, in terms of, abundance for you. And you are going to, and you'll also probably get guidance. See, abundance can mean multiple things. It can mean money, it can mean wisdom, it can mean knowledge, it can be expertise, and you'll get all of it, right, during this month. So just tap on those opportunities. Don't let those opportunities go away, and just manifest more of all of this with that energy. So keep that energy intact, and yeah, you can be happy, you can be joyful, you can jump around, because this is going to be your month for sure, Virgos. So if there are any questions, please feel free to ask me. That's the reading for Leos and for Virgos for the upcoming month of November, for career, work, abundance, growth. And before you go, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Lots of love. See you all again soon. Bye bye.